Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Brew Jackets. It's a fun Blue Jackets themed podcast. My name is Kevin, and joining me tonight is our Boston Bruins friend Wyan Wood.
Wood.
And joining us tonight is our Philadelphia Flyers friend Hartsey. Hello there, Hartsey.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Ah, yes. Marcel Lynch joke. Very nice. My co-host, Hefty Duck, may or may not be on today's show. That will be to be determined. So he may be here, he may be not. If he is, that's good. If he's not, that's okay too. There's always next time. But anyways, on today's show, we're going to be doing a Cole Sillinger report card. How did he do? I'm going to be sharing some more hockey videos, some fun hockey videos, and so much more. So let's get going, everyone. Welcome to the show, everyone. So, to start things off before we get going, as always, don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would be greatly appreciated. Please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And as always, don't forget to check out Union Blue Soldiers. Check out Union Blue Soldiers. Follow Union Blue Soldiers on all social media platforms. Check out Union Blue Soldiers. Check us out. We have a march that's coming up here. Don't forget to check out the annual March of the Union Army hosted by Union Blue Soldiers. It's on Thursday, October 1st, 2026, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. It'll start at our bar, ending at Nationwide Arena. This is the event that you want to be at, to be with your fellow Blue Jackets fans. So join Union Blue Soldiers for their annual March of the Union Army on Thursday, October 1st, 2026, our bar, 6 o'clock p.m. Join Union Blue Soldiers as we march on to Nationwide Arena to cheer on the Blue Jackets.
Oh, yeah, do it.
Hartsey's been there. You know, it's a good time. It's a good time. But check it out. Check out.
That is true.
Check out the march. Check out the march. It's a fun time to be with your fellow Blue Jackets fans. All right. To start things off, Hartsey or Wine, anything new to share with the Flyers or Bruins?
All quiet on this front, at least that I know of. You know.
Yeah, I feel like pretty much the entire league has been pretty quiet for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, although I will say the Bruins hired, or I guess promoted, Trent Whitfield as their new Providence Bruins head coach. That's pretty much all that's happened.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the big thing.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah.
all
Of
quiet
course,
on this case.
yeah. Big thing with the Blue Jackets, it's just, Adam Fantilli is going to get the contract. It's just what kind of contract, what kind of money, and for how long. That's just really the big thing. That's really with the Blue Jackets right now. Just waiting to see what kind of contract that Adam Fantilli is going to get. Now, there's a little, I guess you could say, a before and after in regards to that. He would have gotten probably $8 million to $10 million before the whole Leo Carlsson thing happened, and now he's probably getting at least 12 to 14 because of Leo Carlsson's situation. Which then, oh well, it is what it is. It also made Connor Bedard more expensive because he got 15, and I don't think he's getting 15 right away. But it is what it is. That's just how it is. The Flyers just wanted to be a dick to the Ducks and made everything more expensive. So
I don't remember that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Kevin. I think you're misremembering some things.
I'm not misremembering stuff, Heartseat. That's just kind of how it is. But hey, when he'll get Adam Fantilli gets the contract, he'll get the contract, and it'll be 12 to 14 million. Aaron Portzline, he seems to think that it'll be about 13.5 million for 5 years. So that sounds about right. So we'll just see how that goes. So Heartsy or Wine, anything to say there?
Well, that sounds like money that sounds like a bit inflated. I don't know what could cost him to make that much money. I don't know what I mean, he's a really good player. Maybe the market must have been inflated or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's just where the league is heading with these contracts.
Yep. I agree.
It also seems like 5 years is the new 8 years.
Very much so, because they want something that's not short term but not long term, and somewhere in the middle. And then you do that contract, and then like the next contract is where you do like the big contract where it's like 7 years for a lot of money. Yeah,
that's pretty much the reasoning for it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I get it. It's still a little too much money for my liking. I kind of maybe a little more old school. I kind of like it where you get the first contract, and then the second one is kind of average, and then the third one is really the big one, instead of going from like entry level deal to now where it's like you're going straight to like at least 10 million, or in Macklin Celebrini's case, he went from entry level to just over 18 million, which is wow. I know he's a good player, but that's a big jump.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have 115 points in your second year.
Yeah, just wow. But that's just how it is. I may not necessarily like it, but I get it. I get it. So Adam Fantilli, you're probably getting 12 to 14 million on a 5-year deal.
Let's not say he hasn't earned it,
Oh no, he has no, that's not true at all. That he has definitely earned it. It's maybe just a little bit more than he probably would have gotten under normal circumstances.
What are normal circumstances?
Normal circumstances is, a normal cap where like one specific team, the Philadelphia Flyers, gives an outrageous offer just to be a dick to the Ducks and overinflates the cap to the point to where other teams feel like now they have to give more money than perhaps they normally would have.
I don't remember that happening, Kevin. I'm really very confused on this whole Leo Carlsson thing. I don't remember any Leo Carlsson anything.
Yeah, okay. Now you're just playing stupid. Now what happened. You're
Pat Verbeek just decided to make him the highest paid player.
Yeah, Pat Verbeek just gave him all that money just because, you know.
And no, that was the Flyers started that, and then the Ducks had to do it. But whatever, you're just plain stupid. I know what
What
you're
is
doing.
a flyer?
What's a Philadelphia?
Yeah,
Oh,
where is Philadelphia? Where? What state is that in?
oh boy. All right, so Cole Sillinger report card. I'm gonna share my thoughts on that. I'm gonna give Cole Sillinger a 8 out of 10. Played really good this season. Very versatile. He can play up and down the lineup. He can play center. He can play wing. Offense, defense, power play, penalty killing, face-offs, block shots. Really good. Played really good on the third line with Charlie Coyle and Matthew Olivier. Really shut as a shutdown line that shut down other teams' lines. Just really good. Why it's not 10 out of 10, I'm dinging him for 2 points, is because Cole Sillinger does everything that he can to get himself in a position to score a goal. Everything right. But then he doesn't put it away. Either the goalie stops it or he misses wide of the net or something like that. And like we've seen Cole Sillinger score goals. He has a really good shot. He can do it. He has a hat trick in his first season, and he had 16 goals in his first season. He scored an overtime winner against Vegas. We've seen him do it. We've seen him score some big goals. It's just he gets into the position where he does everything right to get into position to score a goal, and then 9 times out of 10, he doesn't score the goal. And it's like, if you can just find a way to put some of those chances away, you would be graded much higher. But that's why it's 8 out of 10 for me. I'm dinging 2 points for that. But other than that, you played a real good game, a real good season. And I like it. And you earned yourself a new deal for 3 years, just under $5 million. And to see where are you next season? How do you build on all that positive momentum that you had? So 8 out of 10 for Cole Sillinger. Overall, pretty good season. You just need to find a way to put more of those chances away. You do that, I will grade you higher. But still pretty good. Still pretty good season for Cole Sillinger.
Yeah, so with Lance not being able to be here right now, I know he's usually the stats guy, but I will be taking over that role for him this time. So these are all coming from Hockey Reference. So this year, Cole Sillinger played in 81 games, which is a career high. He had 8 goals, 25 assists, 33 points. He was a +2, 37 penalty minutes, 1 game-winning goal, 112 hits, 44 blocks. So, yeah, overall, just a pretty solid third liner.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like Kevin pointed out earlier, the 8 goals does feel pretty low. So yeah, you would like to see him finish more chances, for sure. 8 goals for a fourth liner isn't bad, but the third line, you probably want to be closer to like 15 or 20, I would say. But yeah, if he just had 7 more goals, he would have been at 40 points, which would have been a career high. But he's actually been a very consistent player throughout his career, it would appear. Right. Other than his second year when he only had 11 points. His first year he had 31 points, and then 23-24 he had 32, and the year before last year 33. This year he had 33 again. So very consistent in the point production.
Very true.
But yeah, you would like to see him score more goals. Maybe he was just getting unlucky this season.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if he could pot around 15 goals a season, I think he would be happy with that.
Right. Oh, I
in
absolutely
terms of the
would.
contract, Yeah, in terms of the contract he just signed, I think we were pretty spot on with that in one of the recent pod episodes.
Mm-hmm.
He said probably just under $5 million, and that's what he got.
Yep. No, that's right. I agree with everything right there. And he's been a consistent player.
Yeah.
So I've seen comparisons where people think, oh, he's like a younger version of a Boone Jenner, which I get, but again, it's a minor nitpick. But Boone Jenner scores a little more goals than Cole Sillinger did, so if he can just a touch higher, put some of those chances away, it's going to be way better because he does everything right to put himself in a position to score a goal, and then for the most part, at least this season, just didn't put it away. But he can do it. I've seen him score goals, so I feel like he can break through and get more goals and put some of those chances away.
Yeah, and the thing with Cole Sillinger is he's been in the league for 5 years, but he's still only 22 years old.
Right.
So, that's very impressive to be in the league at 18. I mean, no matter who you are, pretty much.
Right. Yeah, most people are not doing what Cole Sillinger did, which is start in the NHL at 18. Most people are not doing that, but he did. So
yeah. I mean, he's played for 5 years, and he's still probably like 5 years away from reaching his prime. So,
right.
Yeah, there's still growth potential there with Sillinger as well.
That's very true. That's very true. Hartsey, do you have anything to say here?
I mean, nothing that Wyan hasn't already said. I mean, he could. I mean, his goal scoring could be a little bit better. Obviously, that's like the big thing. But I mean, he's still got. You just said he's still young, and he's got some learning to do. So, I mean, but the good news is that he's surrounded by guys who are pretty knowledgeable in that sense. I would say that, So.
Yes.
And he's going to play under a very smart head coach that could probably, get him to that next level. So, just lock in, buddy. You're not getting the top line minutes, but obviously, those things are earned. So, just if he's getting to those spots. Obviously, I'm not that knowledgeable on his play. I haven't really.
No.
Yeah, but if he's putting himself in a situation where he can pot those goals, then they'll come. They'll come. The goals score.
Right.
The numbers can only go up from here.
Right. Very true. Very true.
It's on the up. It's on the up for him. Just lock in.
It is on the up. And it's not just a Cole Sillinger thing, but I would just say just a Blue Jackets thing in general, having the full season under Rick Bowness is going to be very beneficial to them because it was basically half a season we saw what the Blue Jackets did under Rick Bowness, which was a 9 out of 10.
One of the most brilliant minds behind the bench.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
He does. And, for the most part, under Rick Bowness last season, it was good, including that stretch from January to February where they played really good, and they were one of the best teams in hockey. Now, obviously, they, pooped their pants there towards the end of the season where your final 13 games, you go 3-13, which is not very helpful at all. And that's one of the reasons why you didn't get into the playoffs. But even if you put that off to the side, Rick Bowness being the coach for the Blue Jackets, to a certain extent, saved the season from being what was more likely going to be, a bad one. And you were probably going to be picking, top 10 to where you were a team that was one of the last team fighting for a playoff spot. And the last 4 seasons, we're seeing positive progression. We're going from 56 points And we're going from 58 points to 66 points, 89 points, 92 points. A full season under Rick Bonus is obviously going to help the Blue Jackets out, because if you're doing what he did this past season, you're a playoff team. You're in, and not just Cole Sillinger. That's off. Not just Cole Sillinger will benefit from a full season with Rick Bonus, but a full season of everyone on the Blue Jackets under Rick Bonus will absolutely help them out. So that's gonna looking forward to that. And Hartsy's right. Rick Bonus is a smart coach. He knows what he's getting at.
Yeah, just one last thing on Cole Sillinger here.
Yeah.
He only shot 5.9% this year, which feels pretty low for an NHL player. So
yeah,
you hope there's some positive regression there next year.
And I think there will be, because it goes both ways, because you see a guy where it's like, oh, the dude's like shooting like 25%, and it's like, okay, that's good that he's doing that, but that's way too high. That's going to regress. Yeah. Like
Sean Couturier.
Yeah. You know, because you get a guy, he's shooting like 25%, and like, oh, it's good that he's doing that, but that's just like way too high. That's going to come down and regress a little bit. And then the same thing could be said for having, you know, a shooting percentage that's at 5.9. That's low, and it's going to regress and bounce back the other way, where you're going to have a little higher shooting percentage. So it does work out both ways. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happened to Cole Sillinger, where he'd get a higher shooting percentage.
Yeah, although it's actually not the lowest. This is actually not the lowest shooting percentage of his career. He only shot 3.2 in his second season. But yeah, still almost a 3% drop off from the year before. I mean, yeah, you would hope there's some bounce back there.
It's well over. It's like 2 times less from his rookie season too. I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah,
he shot 10.8 his rookie year. So,
and that's the highest he's ever shot.
Yeah. So
overall, I like Cole Sillinger's season. It was a good season. 8 out of 10. You played really good. You're very versatile. You can play center. You can play wing. You can play up and down the lineup. You played really good on the third line with Matthew Olivier and Charlie Coyle. It's a good shutdown line against other teams' top lines. Just a little minor nitpick. As I said, you know, you did everything right to put yourself in a position to score goals. Just generally speaking, you didn't put those chances away. If you just find a way to put some of those chances away, it'll be way better, and I will score you much higher next time. So, all right, I think that's it for now. On to the next thing I'd like to talk about is that the Blue Jackets have hired Don Granato as an assistant coach. Now, Don Granato does have connections to Columbus, as he played for the Columbus Chill, which was the minor league team in the 90s that were in Columbus before the Blue Jackets. And so that's cool. He's had a little Columbus connection, and he's coming back to Columbus to be an assistant coach for the Blue Jackets. So I like that. But also, why I like this is that he seems to get some good reviews from Buffalo fans, because when this news was made to the public all over the Blue Jackets social media, interesting enough, most of the comments to that those posts they're all from Buffalo fans saying, like, man, we loved what Don Granato did for the Sabres, and he was a good coach, and you're gonna like him, and did this and that, and he did a lot of stuff to help out our young up and coming guys, to help them get them to where they are today, and all that other sort of stuff. And yeah, when I thought about it, it's like, you know, that actually makes sense, because you think about some of the young up and coming talent that the Sabres have, you know, guys like, you know, you got Owen Power, Erasmus Dahlin, a Tage Thompson, who were young up-and-coming guys, some of their big stars, and to what they are today, they're really good players. And who was there? Don Granato was there to help develop some of those players to help them get them to where they are today. And if you look at where the Blue Jackets are right now, last 4 seasons, they're young up-and-coming team, and they've improved every year. And they have some young up-and-coming guys that have showed some growth, but we need them to be developed just a touch more. You know, Adam Fantilia, Kirill Marchenko, a Kent Johnson, a Denton Matejchuk, Dmitry Voronkov, just to, you know, name some guys. So when I hear what Don Granato did with the Sabres, like, okay, that's good. He's going to do that with the Blue Jackets. So overall, I like this because we have Trent Vogelhuber, guy who's a real good coach for the Monsters, and he's going to help out with, obviously, the development as well, because there's going to be some guys for the Monsters that will be with the Blue Jackets soon. And what better guy to have on your coaching staff as a guy who helped coach those guys and knows what it's like to be with those guys. Here's how you can coach them. You can do this, you can do that, such a thing. So that's good. But then we also have a more experienced guy with, you know, Don Granato. So overall, I like this. This is a good move for the Blue Jackets. So Heartsy and Wine, if you have anything to say here, this is your time.
Yeah, I'm not like as well versed in Don Granato, but I'm pretty sure he might have been there for his first year. Might have literally been when Tage Thompson took off, like for the first time.
Yeah,
and you know Dylan Cousins was there too, even though he got traded eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can get that kind of development out of your young guys, then that's going to be a good hire.
Right. So I agree with that. Heartsy, do you have anything to say here?
I think it's a good hire too, actually. You know, he has been a big help in developing some very young talent into some seriously good players. I think that will be the perfect secondhand man to bonus on this staff, you know, considering how many young talent and how much young talent and how many young players are on the Jackets coming this season. So,
right.
You know, obviously I'm not that big into I don't know much about him. Obviously he was there for Buffalo. He was with Buffalo for a while, and he's been, not only is he like really good, he's also really experienced. So I'm pretty sure he's dealt with, you know, teams with very young talent. I mean, he's been coaching since like 1993. So, yeah, I think it's a good hire, obviously. I think it's a good hire, at least.
Right. And so I agree. I like that. So that is good. That's good. I like it. So good move there, Blue Jackets. I really do like that. So that is good. Now, on to the next thing. So Bob McCalgett is out. He's not the radio guy for the Blue Jackets anymore, in part because the Blue Jackets have a new TV deal with the NHL starting the season that the NHL is taking this over. And the Blue Jackets have made the decision to not have a radio guy this season, and it's just going to be Steve Mears and Jody Shelley that you will be hearing on the radio, as they will be syncing the TV feed with the radio feed. And I know many people aren't very happy about that. Do I like that Bob McCalgett is not the radio guy for the Blue Jackets anymore? No, I don't like that. I like Bob McCalgett, a very, very knowledgeable guy about hockey, and he very passionate about the Blue Jackets. He was always there to show support for the Blue Jackets. And, if he didn't like it, he'd tell you. But if he loved something, he'd tell you. Every Monday for years now during the season, he'd have a Twitter space where it's, like his own show, but like it's kind of like a Q&A session. He'd share his thoughts about the Blue Jackets and what's going on, and then you could join his Twitter space, and then you could ask him a question, and then you could have a little back and forth conversation with him, and it was a lot of fun. I was fortunate enough to be on his Twitter spaces and be able to be picked to be on his show, and it was a lot of fun just to ask him some questions about the Blue Jackets and just share some thoughts about the Blue Jackets. And you go back and forth, and sometimes, that's I disagree with you there, or I like that point, you brought up a good point there. So I like it. You're gonna be missed, Bob McElligott. You have been with the Blue Jackets for 17 years, for 17 seasons. So that's you have essentially, for most people, have been the radio voice of the Blue Jackets. So now there won't be a radio guy. It'll just, you turn on the radio, and it'll just be like, if you're watching TV, it'll be Jody Shelley and Steve Mears, which is not that bad. I like Jody Shelley and Steve Mears. They're a good, good broadcasting duo for games. It's not going to be Bob McElligott, but it's still good. So it's not a total downgrade that the Blue Jackets will be having. So that's good. That's good. There are some valid criticisms that I think the Blue Jackets could have absolutely handled this better. They let them know just an hour and a half before the news came out publicly, so that should have been handled better. But, other than that, it is what it is. Like, what are you going to do? Does it suck? Yes, but that's just how it is. And it's not just a Blue Jackets thing. Other teams have done this as well, where they don't really have a radio guy. It's just you turn on the radio, and it's their TV guys being synced up to the radio broadcast. And some teams have had more success than others with it. The Kings had it, and for like a season or two, and they didn't like it, so they went back to the radio guy. And then some teams have had it, and they've had no issues with it. So it'll just be interesting to see how it goes and how that works out for the Blue Jackets. And the last thing I'll say about the whole TV thing is that basically we don't know the full details yet, but it sounds like what the Blue Jackets are getting is what the Reds and Guardians have got this season, is that it's just like a streaming service that is hosted by the league, and you pay them money for however much money you can stream it. And then there's just a TV channel that is on the TV that is just a Reds channel or a Guardians channel. And that's basically from what we've been reading in different articles about it, that's basically what it sounds like, is that you get like a little streaming thing, pay however much money, and then the Blue Jackets will just have like a TV channel that will be just Blue Jackets, and that's it. So just going to be interesting to see how that goes and how it works out for the Blue Jackets. So anything to say here, Wine or Heartsy?
Yeah, I can definitely see why people don't like the whole TV and radio merging thing. And, I think the main reason for that is, people are losing jobs, like the radio guys being out of jobs, like that's never a good thing, in my opinion, cutting jobs. I mean, I don't like it with the whole AI thing either, but yeah, this is pretty similar. I mean, this is people's livelihoods we're talking about here.
All right.
And now we're moving away from radio for this TV merger. I can see why it doesn't sit well with people.
I'd agree with that. And The one that I did see this on Twitter that does make sense is that when other teams were ditching their FanDuel Sports TV deal, the Blue Jackets were the last team that did that. Because let's call it what it is that the truth is the Blue Jackets are a smaller market team, so they don't get as much money compared to other teams. And so that's part of the reason why they probably held on to that FanDuel Sports deal until it expired this season. That has something to do with it. And I don't even mean this in a disrespectful way to any of these radio people. They're doing it for teams and then they're getting let go. But the truth is that radio is just not what it used to be. That's just unfortunately how it is. Radio is just not how it used to be. You just don't really make as much money on radio anymore compared to TV and the internet. Does it suck? Yes, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. You just got to do the best that you can with it.
And another thing, right?
Yeah.
It is not the same calling TV and calling radio, especially when it comes to hockey, right?
Yes.
Hockey is kind of like a reactive. It's a reactive sport, if you want to call it. Obviously, we're not broadcasters. We don't know a damn thing about broadcasting, or at least I don't. I mean, I don't whine. Do you know anything about broadcasting?
Not specifically.
No. So, like, obviously, I'm not saying that, Mears is going to do a dog shit job and it's going to sound horrible, but to have, and obviously you said it, right? Radio broadcasts not as popular as they used to be.
Right.
But to have a guy who's been there for almost 20 years, since basically the beginning, right? To just say, you know what, cut it. We're just going to simulcast it. It kind of feels, it's not just fucking over the guy who's calling the games and his color guy. It's the people. It's fucking over the people who listen to radio still. Let's say you're on the road. The Jackets are on. There's no TV near you. Just turn on the radio, right? That's what I usually would do,
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think, and it's not even that. I just think broadcasting and fucking, regional broadcasting and all that stuff is just so cooked right now.
Mm-hmm.
Blackouts and all that BS. I just think this severely handicaps it. It's such a handicapped thing,
Yeah.
This is a very good point. I was actually going to bring this up if he didn't, but it is very different doing radio versus doing TV broadcasting, because when you're at home you can see where the puck is, but when you're listening on the radio you can't. So the radio guys make more of an effort to describe plays, like where the puck is and all that, and TV guys, you usually you can see where the puck is most of the time, so they don't have to describe exactly where it is 24/7.
Yeah, and I think hockey is probably one of the hardest things to commentate if you're a radio broadcaster, because it's such fast-moving. It's such a fast-moving sport, and everything can happen like that. So you kind of want to have a guy who truly knows how to radio, do it via radio. And I think, it just doesn't make sense. It makes sense, kind of, but it doesn't. I don't know, man. I hope my fucking team doesn't do that, honestly.
Yeah.
And me personally, I kind of think this is a bit much, but maybe it's just people overreacting. But I've seen some people that, of course, single game tickets are now on sale for the Blue Jackets, and like, well, maybe if you bring Bob McKellar back, then I'll renew. And it's like, I understand you're not very happy with that, but me personally, I just think that's just a bit much. That's not a reason to get tickets or not get tickets. I think your reason to get tickets or not get tickets is based on like how the team is doing. But that's That's just me though. Oh well. I can't.
With the streaming bullshit is so stupid,
Yeah.
man. It's so dumb.
Yeah, and I think blackouts are stupid, but like sometimes they do, like to a certain, but sometimes they do make sense to me. Like, okay, if you're in Ohio, that's Blue Jackets TV market. I still think it's stupid, but geographically that makes sense to me. I live in Illinois, and that's the Blackhawks TV market. So like, I can
You
use
have
my
it easy. you don't got to worry about that until they play Chicago.
yeah. So like,
which you only get that 2 times out of the year, so it's really not. You still got like 80 other games that you can watch. Well,
yeah.
It's gonna be 82 more games that you can watch.
Yeah, it'll be 82 because the 84 games.
Yeah.
But so like, I can just pull up my computer and just watch the Blue Jackets unless they play the Blackhawks. So like, I get those sort of things where the whole blackout thing does not make sense to me. 2 examples is, I remember in November. First, we'll back up. In October of 2023, I'm in Wisconsin visiting my Wisconsin family, and we're my cousin Caitlin, she goes to Wisconsin lacrosse in Lacrosse, Wisconsin, and we're visiting her there. And the Blue Jackets were in Minnesota that day, and we had a fun time hanging out with Caitlin and everything. And then we go back to our hotel, and I pull out my iPad, and it's blacked out, and I'm like, wait, what? How? We're in Wisconsin. Wisconsin doesn't have an NHL hockey team. I don't understand how this could be a thing. Well, my dad looked it up. The NHL considers Wisconsin Minnesota Wild territory.
Why?
I know that, Hartsey. That same feeling. What you said, why? I felt that.
I understand if there was if there were a hockey team on like the other side of Wisconsin, yeah, but like there's like nothing.
No,
there's nothing but college in the Admirals.
Yeah. Well, no, they consider it the Minnesota Wild territory. So I just turned on the TV for just kind of shits and giggles to see if they had it, and they had it. So I watched the Blue Jackets on the Minnesota Wild broadcast with the Wild announcers at the hotel room. Now, and the Blue Jackets won that game in overtime. Jack Roslovic overtime goal. It was awesome. But I'm still just like, why? Or I'm in Wisconsin. I just don't get that one. And then the second one, which I do not get to this day. November of 2023, my dad and I were driving down to Florida because there was just no way that we were going to, because it's my mom, my brother, his wife, and then my 3 nieces at the time, plus me and my dad. We just had so much luggage, and there was no way we're going to fit all that on the plane. So my dad and I took a good chunk of that, and we drove it down to Florida. And we broke that up into like 3 days. So our first stop was just over the border in Paducah, Kentucky. It's the first town you get into Kentucky when you come into Kentucky from Illinois. And the Blue Jackets played the Florida Panthers that day. I pull out my computer to watch the game, and it's blacked out. And I'm thinking, like, what? We're in Kentucky. What is this? Again, my dad looks it up. They consider Kentucky Blue Jackets territory and Nashville territory. And my dad looks it up on the map. Paducah, Kentucky is a 6-hour car ride from Columbus. We're not even in close. So, like, I don't get that. Now, luckily, I was able to watch it because Owen put it up on the Discord that day. But, like, that one I don't get. Like, I'm in Kentucky, 6 hours away from Columbus, and that's Blue Jackets territory. I don't get it. Those are the two times I just don't get it. I still think blackouts are stupid, but like it makes sense when like you're in the team's area. Like I get that, but none of this like you're in a state that has no NHL team, and then like you try and watch a specific kind of team and you can't do it because blackouts or whatever BS reasons. I just don't get it.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about blackouts mostly is when you're paying for a service to watch multiple NHL games and there's still blackouts. I think that's so BS.
Yeah.
If you're paying for a service to watch games, the game shouldn't be blacked out. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree.
Trying to find an instance where any of this happened to me.
Yeah.
That's when you pull out your inner Jack Sparrow. If you know, you know.
Yeah, that's where you gotta pull up whatever totally legal website you can find online, and just go yo-ho yar-har.
At Beer League Bound, what's up, boys? Hello there, Beer League Bound. We're doing good. Hello there.
What up?
What's up? My heart rate is what's up, brother. With all these blackouts,
And my blood pressure.
My blood pressure, dude.
But we're doing good. We're doing good. So hello there, Beer League Bound. No, I just, like I said, the whole blackout thing, in some ways it makes sense and in some ways it doesn't. Let's see here. Beer League Bound says, I'm from Kentucky, so I hear you about the blackouts. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody who gets it.
Someone who gets it.
Someone who knows the struggle.
That's right. Beer League Bound says, I'm moving up to Columbus next week. Actually, that's awesome. That's just awesome. You'll be right there, and you get to see the Blue Jackets, and then no blackout BS because you can just watch it. So that's good. I wish I could be in Columbus.
Invest in YouTube TV. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Or don't.
Yeah.
And
I'm
not TV.
No, but that's great. I love going to Columbus.
NHL 66.
Yeah. But that's just awesome. You're moving up to Columbus. That is awesome. I love going to Columbus, whether that be for the Blue Jackets or the Crew or the Clippers. I've had fun at Ohio State games and going to our bar, North Market, Short North, German Village, Polaris Mall, the Columbus Zoo. Just love going to Columbus. I just do. Roosters. Obviously, Blue Jackets games are the best part of Columbus. I just love Columbus, and I wish I could be there full time, but that's just not possible for me. So I go there when I can, Let's see here. Beer League Bound says he got a job at OSU, so Ohio State. Looking forward to playing some hockey in the CHL. So that's a hockey league up in Columbus. So that is cool. That awesome. Is cool. Very cool. Hey, since you got a job at Ohio State, maybe you can tell them to, get off their ass and put more effort into the hockey program. That would be great. And so we also get a new hockey rink because the shots got awful. My goodness. Jeez, that is just awful. It's just worse than the Big Ten. We're stuck in a basketball rink playing hockey. And then the women who've played in 5 national championship games, winning 2 of them, are stuck in a barn that's built in the 1960s and is very old and outdated. But then again, who am I kidding? Why am I complaining? Because Ohio State only cares about football, so we'll never get anything good about, consistently good about hockey. No good hockey rink, no resources like they deserve. Oh, well.
No resources, no Riz.
No. Because
no drip.
No. Beer League Bound says I haven't been to OSU's rink yet. It was closed for the summer last time I was up there. So, there's 2 of them. So the women play at this like old, outdated rink that was built in the 1960s, and it's by St. John's Arena, which it was awesome for basketball, but they don't use that anymore now. Just like Skull Session for football games, and even the Blue Jackets had a pep rally there before the outdoor game, so it's up in that area. As for the shot, like the Ohio State hockey games in itself are fun. It's just the shot is awful, and it's playing hockey in a basketball rink. It's just way too big for hockey, and Ohio State rips off the Rangers' goal horn, which is stupid. But, the games in itself are fun, and hey, Ohio State has a Blue Jackets prospect, Evan Jardine, so that's cool. So that's something to check out. Also, Minnesota has Blue Jackets prospect goalie Melvin Straw, and they have defenseman Blue Jackets prospect Tanner Hendricks, and of course Michigan State has Blue Jackets prospect Caden Lindstrom, and Penn State has Blue Jackets prospect defenseman Jackson Smith. So there's that. But,
You love Penn State on this show, right, Kevin?
Well, yes, because they have Blue Jackets prospect Jackson Smith. It's good. But, you check out the Ohio State rink hockey center. It could be better, though, But thanks for the comments, Beer League Bound. It's giving us a little something extra to talk about on a summer show when
there is nothing.
Yeah, there's
dry and barren and boring.
Every GM is in Barbados.
Yeah. Where
Cancun.
Where there's not a lot going on there, so it gives us
Thunder
something.
Bay. Nothing going on, man.
Yeah, not a lot going on there, so it gives us something to talk about here. Got to do the show. It's got to keep it going. But thanks for the comments, Beer League Bound. Gives us a little something extra to talk about when there's nothing else going on here.
Somebody make a trade or something. Holy. Do something.
Something.
And there's still some decent free agents out there.
Yeah.
Are there really?
Yes.
After that Celebrini contract, I died. There's nothing.
All right. Well, on to the next thing that I'm going to talk about, which is I'm going to put this up on the screen. I'm just going to share some of my favorite jerseys from different Big Ten teams for hockey. So we're going to put this up on the screen, and then we're going to react to it. Because summer show, because we got to talk about something. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put this up on the screen. So We're going to start off with the Minnesota Golden Gophers. So they have their red jersey, where it's red with yellow numbers outlined in white, with a white stripe, then a yellow stripe, and then yellow shoulders with white outlining that. They got a big M logo, red outline, yellow outlined in red, outlined in white. You know, the Big Ten logo, a yellow helmet, the little state of Minnesota on the collar. I like that. And then red pants, red socks, white stripe with yellow stripe. The white jersey, we had a white jersey, so it's the M logo. It's red, outlined in yellow, outlined in red, the Big Ten logo, the state of the Minnesota logo, the state of Minnesota there, and then it's yellow stripe outlined in white, and so we got like numbers are like yellow, the red outlined in the yellow. So I like the yellow helmet, the red pants, white socks, yellow outlined in red. But my favorite jersey is the yellow jersey with the Gopher logo and the yellow helmet. And it's the white outlined in the red pants, yellow socks with white outlined in red, and the numbers are red outlined in white. So of the jerseys, the yellow one is my favorite. So Heartsy and Wyan, your thoughts here?
Yeah, I like the yellow and the McDonald's one.
Yeah. I see it. Heartsy, anything to say here?
Let's see. Let me get a look at these here. Yep, still looks like McDonald's.
Mickey soda.
Mickey Ronald soda.
Busy.
M for Big Mac.
And what about the Gopher logo here on the yellow jersey, Heartsy?
Well, I can't see it from here. I have to put my glasses on.
Wait.
I'm like all the way over here with it. You can't see me, but I'm all right. Let me see. Oh yeah. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.
Yes.
I like the state of Minnesota thing on the collar. You see that?
Yes, I like
nice.
that.
I like that. That's on all of them. Is that on all of them? It's on all.
Yes,
of
them. It is. Yes, it is.
That's kind of clean.
Yes, I like that. Very nice. What about the Gopher logo, though?
Yeah, it looks clean. It looks clean.
Yeah, very nice. All right, on to the next one. Heartsy's gonna like this one. This one is my favorite Penn State jersey. This is the jersey that they wore at the outdoor game against Michigan State at Penn
we lost that game.
But you look cool doing it because these are really nice jerseys.
Yeah, I just don't like the white pants.
You'd want blue pants?
I want the yeah. Yes, I did. But you know, it's Penn State. They're afraid to be creative.
It looks like
probably,
Colgate.
Yeah.
So, what you thinking there, Wyan?
It looks like Colgate.
looks like
it looks like toothpaste. White. Like,
what toothpaste? What toothpaste do you know looks like that?
I don't know. My toothpaste is white.
I got AIM. You use AIM?
No.
I use the charcoal toothpaste. We're gonna do it. You know what? Next show, toothpaste tier list. Love those chitlets. No, the outdoor game was fun. I actually saw it live. It was a pretty lit game.
Yeah. What about the goalie pads here? What's your thoughts on that? I like that color.
The old school looking pads, yeah, those are pretty fresh. I wish he used the old fiberglass mask.
Yeah.
Really complete the look. Take a puck off the face.
Anything else to say here, Wyan?
Looks like coffee.
The pads look like coffee.
What coffee are you drinking, brother? Cappuccino.
That kind. Espresso,
Black coffee.
Yes.
All right, on to the
They got
next.
the wood twigs too. You see that over there on the right? The old wood twig CCMs.
Oh yes, right there. Right there. Very
If only
nice.
McKenna could get with the program here on this one.
Well. Oh well.
Yeah, wake up, McKenna.
Yeah, wake up and get out of Toronto, please. You're gonna ruin your life there. Get out. Go as fast as you can.
Okay, so here we have my favorite jersey that Michigan State has, and it's a jersey that they wore based off of what they wore in 1986.
What year?
1986.
What were you doing in 1986, Kevin?
I did not exist yet.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I was born in
These are
19.
the
No, Kevin
These
was
remind
there
me
for the
of the
first
Cooper.
NHL season.
I was
1917.
I was born in 1992, so that was 6 years before I even existed.
You know,
It looks like St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like the Toronto St. Pat's.
The Boston Celtics.
The Philadelphia Eagles. How many green teams can you name?
But what were we?
New York Jets.
What are we thinking here?
These look like some old Leaf jerseys, but in green.
Yeah.
If I can find them.
You know what? Put the Spartan on there.
I agree. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me look this up.
So, anything else to say here, Wine?
Yeah, I would just replace the word mark with the Spartan personally.
I could see that. Okay. This Wisconsin one is okay, but I'm gonna bring up the one that I like. That I like better is their away jersey,
Christmas.
which is better. I'm gonna put that up on the screen here. So this one's better. So I like this one better.
Detroit.
Yeah, there's more color contrast on this one though. That's why I like it compared to their home. This is why I like their away better.
Is that an Under Armour jersey? Ew, that's disgusting.
Well, that's who sponsors them. But
Yeah, they need to drop them immediately.
Drop them for like Nike.
Anything else but the fucking Under Armour. If there's anyone here listening from Wisconsin, put a word in, please. Get a New Jersey manufacturer.
Yeah, Mr. Kennedy, get in on that.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
But Other than the Detroit comment, do you have anything else to say, Hartsey?
No, yeah, it looks all right.
All right. Wine, anything to say here?
No, I mean, I think he covered it.
All right,
Detroit.
then.
Detroit.
Yeah, I was going to say Detroit.
All right.
Wisconsin.
So, next up, this, I guess if I had to pick a Michigan jersey, I would have this
How
one.
dare you put Michigan on this program?
On this
We
podcast.
do it all the time because they always give the Blue Jackets good hockey.
No.
So,
Yeah, they gave us Torrey Krug.
I don't think the Flyers. Well, hold on.
you have Jack Ness, but you're one of your prospects going to Michigan.
You're right. That's why I had to stop myself
But
before I got too far.
the the yellow M and then the blue and the yellow stripe, the white stripe, the yellow. Good color contrast compared to the yellow jersey where it's just like Michigan and like blue letters outlined in white. And there's like blue, white, blue, which is okay, but this one's better. That's just.
And honestly, I don't know if I love the white stripe personally, but
Oh well. So, we've shown this one. We've shown this jersey before on the show, but because we're doing Big Ten schools, so this would be the best Notre Dame jersey. So we'll put this up on the screen here. Is the leprechaun logo, the Fighting Irish on a jersey. I like this.
I don't like it.
Why not?
The striping is throwing me off.
Okay, that's fair.
It's the green and blue should not be coming into contact with each other. There needs to be some separation.
That's fair. That is fair. Wine, do you have anything to say here?
I don't like that he's a furry.
It's a leprechaun is not a furry.
But he has a tail.
That's because he's swinging the puck that's coming from his jacket.
Oh, I don't know. Didn't Notre Dame lose to like a Division III football school?
The Division One, and it was like Northern Illinois, and they lost to Marshall too. So oops. All right, now
Needs more gold.
I can see that. Let's see here. So let's see. They have other. Okay, we have other pictures. We have other pictures of it. So here we go. We're gonna put this up on the screen. So there's a little gold on the Big Ten logo. Let's see here. Okay, that's the back. It's numbers where it's like blue, white, green. I can see what you mean. The green and the blue, it does kind of clash. It needs something to break it up. Leprechaun logo. Okay, yeah. I do like the logo, though.
I need a little bit more gold on there if you're gonna be Notre Dame. That's like their whole thing.
That's true. Very true. The helmet is the hockey helmet is like the football team. They got the golden helmet, so that's cool.
That's for true.
So, all right, now we're gonna finish this out with Ohio State. So,
No.
there you go. That's my favorite Ohio State jersey right there. It's Brutus. Brutus on the jersey. I like it, kind of more old school look. Like an out, and because they wore this for the women's hockey team wore this for the outdoor game jersey at Wrigley Field. You know, I like that red, the cream, the black, the O on the collar, but I really like the Brutus logo on the front.
Yeah. Looks like it looks like something out of Chicago. You know what I mean?
It does look like that, like they ripped off the Blackhawks jersey. I do agree with that. It does look like they ripped off the Blackhawks jersey. Anything to say here, Wine?
No, he doesn't have anything to say. No, he doesn't.
I like
no, he doesn't have. No.
Oh,
He doesn't have anything.
yeah, I know what he's gonna say. So just do it, Wine.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I know. I already kind of said it.
He already. Yeah. Say it louder for everybody in the back.
Yeah, I like the busty Brutus.
Oh boy, isn't that something? All right. Anyway, so we'll pull just for now. Pull that off the screen. 2 more comments.
Oh god.
We got Cash Volpe 4775. I played Silver Mite hockey with Paul Fisher. LOL.
Was he good? What did you think? You think you were better than him?
Yeah. And then Cash Volpe 4775 said, "Crazy! I just saw that come up." Well, thank you for watching. We're talking about different hockey jerseys from different Big Ten schools. So, if you have anything to share about your stories of playing with Paul Fisher, feel free to share. Cash Volpe 4775. Next thing, I've shared this before, but I'm gonna do it again. Mascot hockey logos that I like. So they're all in the Big Ten. So we're gonna start off. Obviously, this is Wisconsin. A good Badger logo with hockey sticks. This is definitely one of my favorite ones right here. I know you're probably going to make the comment no pants or something else about the logo.
I was going to say he looked like a skunk.
I could see that, but it's not. It's a Badger. So anything to see here, Hartsey? Say here.
This guy's dust. He's got the old wooden stick and the old skates. This guy's dust. This guy's got no style.
All right, on to the next one. Here we have Michigan State, the Spartans, and it's a Spartan playing hockey.
Spartans. Well, you know, obviously, personally, I have a personal bias for Michigan State. So I'm going to say this is the best one out of all of them.
No, Porter Martone went there.
Yes, he is. And he is the greatest player to ever lace up for the Spartans.
Oh, yeah.
No bias, obviously. No bias coverage. No.
Yeah. Anything to say here, Wyan?
Please put on some real pants.
Oh, why? Okay, then. Next up, Ohio State. We got Brutus playing with the hockey mascot logo. I like this. I like this one.
Wow, that's real biased, obviously, coming from you. Sounds pretty biased.
Okay.
Get over it, he says, Jack Edwards style.
Well, what are we thinking here?
Not busty enough.
Oh, boy.
Oh, brother. If only it could translate to like some real on ice production, you know.
Yeah. But there it is. Look, oop, there it is. But anything else to say here, Hartsey?
Nah.
Okay. Then we got obviously the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I know you don't like it, Hartsey, but I like it. You know.
Holy dust! Holy.
I'm too angry.
Holy dust! This guy's got clogs for skates. Holy.
He's a figure skater.
This dude is like he's about to slap the crap out of a puck and just blow it past the goalie.
Yeah, no, I'm stopping that shot every time.
Yeah, you feeling pretty good about that, Hartsey?
Listen, if it's me versus a leprechaun 1-on-1 in a shootout, I'm picking myself.
Yeah. Because Finley can't skate.
Yeah.
This hornswoggle can't skate.
But clearly the best logo and hockey logo in the Big Ten is the Gopher for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. I just love this. It's a gopher and it's goofy looking, and he's got hockey stick with the puck and the skates and the kind of old school looking hockey sweater. And I love this. This is the best hockey logo in the Big Ten. A gopher playing hockey.
Yep, goofy as fuck, but it's great.
It is.
Where's his pants?
Well, that's just how it is.
Well, his tail bigger than his body.
Well,
this guy needs to start hitting the leg curls. Start doing some squats. He's got no legs. He's got chicken legs.
And he's gonna lose them teeth if they're hanging out like that.
yeah.
I know, right? He needs to wear a mouth guard.
So, well, that's the end of that. So we've had some fun with that. Now we're just going to go on to some different hockey goals. So the first one, this is what Steve Dangle would say is a dang it. Ohio State is playing Michigan, and an Ohio State player is just going to have a brain fart moment and just pass it to a Michigan player, and Michigan's going to score because of this. So here we go. So we're going to put this up on the screen here. So this is when Ohio State played Michigan at Wrigley Field. in January of 2025. So, Artsy, we're going to have your little hockey commentary here. So, lock in, get ready.
Oh, I am looking.
Okay, so here we go. So, Ohio State has the puck.
Let's see. This is a precursor to the Winter Classic with Chicago and St. Louis, I think.
It was after.
After?
After.
A post-cursor.
Yeah.
So, what the?
Yeah.
So
we got upset at this one because it wasn't on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they didn't want to compete with college football.
Oh, well. So,
anyway,
Ohio State has the puck. They get it in the offensive zone. Michigan gets it out. Then Ohio State gets the puck. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this, Archie. This is a dang it. Right.
Don't do it.
This is a dang it right here.
Don't do it. Your mother's depending on
line to backhand pass.
Fuck.
Yeah. Rough.
Not good.
He sees he thinks his man is behind him, but obviously he's not, and it's I don't know how you missed the big yellow highlighter motherfucker uniform.
Yeah. But there we go. So there we go.
He did.
Yeah, but he did. He thought it was pond hockey.
They get the puck, get it in, but they get it out. But then Ohio State gets it, and then what was that? What was that?
You're benched. You're benched. Go sit down on the bench.
Okay. Next year, just cut from the team.
The first period, you're benched.
All right, I'll pause with the goal. He's like, "Damn it!" Like, come on, guys! Like, come on.
Yeah, I would do the same thing.
But okay, but all seriously, your hockey analysis here, Hartsey.
Well, let's see.
I mean,
it's not a clean zone. It's not even a zone entry. I mean, they lose the puck almost immediately. You can probably just chip the puck into the zone, try to give it try to chip it over your man there, but I guess he just tries to force it. And then they turn it over. But then Michigan doesn't have the puck. It's kind of a thrown down blindly.
Yeah.
And then for some reason the defenseman doesn't take the puck for himself and try to get control of it. He's kind of just like trying to chop at it, or trying to like give it a little tap to his man 71 there, even though it's a blind pass. It's a blind backhand pass. He doesn't know where the puck's going. So that's what causes this.
Yeah. And then
he's not looking. He's not paying attention.
Yeah.
He must not have. He either must have not have seen the Michigan player, or that's it. He just didn't see him.
Yeah.
He's wearing bright yellow.
No, he's not looking. He's not looking.
Yeah.
The bright yellow.
You have anything to say here, Wyan?
Well, my biased analysis doesn't like the fact that it's a Montreal Canadiens prospect scoring.
Oh,
That's
yes.
all I have to say.
Well, anything from just a hockey standpoint here?
Well, this is why you don't do that.
You can't do that. You don't do that. He's not paying attention to where he's going with the puck. He's just it's a careless giveaway. And you don't do that. You don't do that. My favorite player this is my Don Cherry impression. My favorite player to coach Bobby Orr. He would have never done that. And just a minute, Ron. Hold on.
That's Bobby Orr would have gone coast to coast with that puck instead of turning it over in front of his own net.
Yeah, he would have went coast to coast with the puck instead of turning it over. It's blind. It's a blind pass. He doesn't know what he's doing, and then And you don't do that. You do this. Don't do that.
That's not how you get drafted to the NHL. That's not how you do in the NHL.
Okay.
Next video so we can fucking move on.
Okay, on the next one. Okay, so this time Michigan is getting scored on. Wisconsin is on the power play, and Michigan has multiple chances to get it out. They can't get it out, and because they can't get it out, they get scored on. So there we go. So first one right here, chance to get it out, but Wisconsin keeps it in.
All right, field clear on the near side of the blue line.
Brings it up. Michigan has a chance to get it out again. And no, Wisconsin keeps it in.
Someone else pinches. Okay.
Go. Don't attempt that pass. Okay.
Now, because we have some guys for Michigan that are out of the play.
All right. It's kind of an odd man.
Not looking good here.
No.
Wisconsin passes the puck. And maybe he shoots and maybe he doesn't. So he's kind of have to respect the shot. And then, bang, one-timer.
Oh, my God almighty.
So,
you call yourself a Big Ten school.
So multiple times to get it out.
PK there after that.
Multiple times to get it out. You can't get it out, and then you get scored on.
Well, there's really not much they could have done there, obviously.
Yeah.
See, at this point, I'm already in the parking lot because you're down 3-0 with like 2 minutes in the third. So I'm not even here to watch. I wouldn't even be there to watch it if I were Michigan. If I'm in attendance, I'm already going.
Yeah, no, the students would have thrown like towels or something.
No, I'm going back to the dorm rooms, brother.
But
in fact, I'm dropping out after this.
I'm transferring. I'm transferring after this shit.
So, but hockey standpoint, what you thinking here, Hartsey?
Well, obviously they're on the PK, so they're a man down, so they can't really get the support that they need against the wall.
Yeah.
Because that could also create an odd man. So there's really not much they can do.
Yeah. But
and plus, you know, they really couldn't. They really need to establish. They could have established control of the puck here. Obviously, they need to, you know, get it collected. You know, settle it. Maybe try to get the puck behind your own net so you can get a clean clear or some kind of a breakout. You're probably going to want to have to break out here.
Yeah. But
you know, because if you're trying to win this game, you're going to want to get the goaltender to the bench.
Right.
But it just doesn't happen.
So, from Wisconsin, your thoughts on how Wisconsin handled this play, Hartsey?
I think it's I think they did their defensemen or, you know, whoever's manning their power play QBs, they did a good job, you know, pinching at the boards and protecting the blue line. So that was a good keep. And they had a pretty good cycle there, I guess it is. Yeah. I don't know. I'm usually in the net, letting the pucks in the net when this stuff happens, so I don't pay attention.
But
I don't really know. You're asking a goaltender for this shit. I don't fucking know. I don't. I really have nothing to give to this clip.
But okay, why? From a hockey standpoint, do you have anything to say? Why?
You know, back in my day, Bobby Orr, this is exactly what he would have done on the power play. This is exactly what Bobby Orr would have done on the power play, from keeping it in at the point to wearing number 4 to setting up the goal. He's done it. He does it all.
Non Don Cherry thing. Serious.
Yeah, it's just a very good keep by Wisconsin. Very poor clearing attempt by Michigan.
Yeah. And another keep, and boom.
Look at Bobby Orr out there, number 4.
So, all right. Now, next up, we're going to be doing a Penn State goal for Heart C. So, this is Blue Jackets prospect Jackson Smith. A absolute rocket slap shot on the power play, just blows it past the goalie. No chance. So, Heartsy's a Penn State guy, so we'll do a Penn State goal. So here we go. So Jackson Smith has puck. That's Gavin McKenna. McKenna,
please get out of Toronto while you still can.
And just
yeah, please.
That was not Gavin McKenna who passed him the puck. It was someone else. But point being, slapper to Jackson.
That is McKenna.
Let's see here. Yeah, that was Gavin McKenna. But here we go. So
focus.
So Jackson Smith has the puck. To Gavin McKenna kind of draws the guys in.
Yeah, he's dangerous.
Though that guy's a little too aggressive for my liking.
Yeah, it's a 4-on-3 power play too.
Yeah, like maybe get down a little lower. Like let them have all of this. Protect this. But because you're up a little higher, Jackson Smith is open and one-timer.
Ten to 4.
Yes, this was a game that Ohio State smoked. Ohio State got smoked by Penn State by the final score of 11-4.
At that point, just start fighting. Just 7
It's like that Reddit post of the Detroit Pistons. Just start punching people.
Just start punching people. Once you go down that much, just kill somebody.
And
I've got to whip somebody's ass. I have got to whip somebody's ass tonight.
Somebody gonna get their ass whipped.
And of course, Gavin McKenna set a Big Ten record for most assists in a game with 7.
Grab McKenna by the cage and yank his shit to the ice. That's what you do when you go down 10-4.
So,
no,
and
he has a bubble. Never mind.
Yeah. But all right, and in all seriousness here. So, what are we thinking on this goal? No Don Cherry. All seriousness here.
What can you do? What can you do is the question when you're losing by 5 and you're on a 4-on-3.
McKenna's in a league like it's members boys when it's McKenna out there.
Yeah.
He's in the league at that point.
Yeah,
he's toying with the opposition, and there's honestly nothing Ohio State can do about that. Plus, I mean, you're on the penalty kill, so you can't do shit about it. You give him all that space.
Was this the game after like he punched somebody, he broke somebody's jaw?
That's a couple games after that.
No.
Yeah, he should be in prison. Also, how big is Jackson Smith? Because he looks huge.
6'4", 200 pounds.
All right.
100 minutes of penalties.
200 pounds. 100 minutes of penalties.
Man, I'm on a roll.
We got, all right, listen. Look. We can have. I got 2 more goals to 3 more, and then after that, you can just have you can do Don Cherry stuff and have fun and shits and giggles. But we need to get through this here.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it then.
All right.
7 assists. 7 assists is
Yes.
that's a lot.
It's pretty good. So, all right.
And
So,
he'll never do it again because he went straight to Toronto after this.
right. So,
We'll never see this again. I'm sorry. You won't see performances like that again from anybody. I don't care how good you are.
No. So, all right. So, next up, we're gonna.
More special teams work.
Yeah, this is Minnesota versus Wisconsin. So, puck battle along the boards. Minnesota's going to win it. And then right here, because they're all down here, wide open guy over here, and he's going to one-time it.
Big sellies here. Big sellies. Big sellies by Minnesota here. Too much celebrating, yeah.
That's okay, though. They scored a goal. They can celebrate, Wyatt.
Yeah, true.
Well, let's see. I feel like they are trying to trap the puck here. Trap the puck carrier, give them no passing lanes. But they somehow, ended up leaving one open here.
Because they're getting pulled to this side of the ice, and then you're leaving this guy open, LJ Mooney. And then
I guess there was actually a couple of ways they could have went about that. It's a good, and it's from Ovi's office. He can put this puck behind the net. He could ring that one around the boards. He's got an option there.
Yeah.
He's got honestly either or it might just end up leading to a goal.
Yeah.
Because if you put the puck around the boards here to the man behind the net, you could probably find a seam to that spot anyway on the far circle.
All right. Right.
But they kind of they don't surround the puck carrier enough there. These 2 guys on the near circle.
Yeah.
So, and there's just way too. I mean, although it looks like there's not a lot of space, there's a lot of space for him to get that puck through these 2 guys.
Yes. And now you're over here, and one-timer. It just and the goalie's screened in front, so he can't see it, and slapper.
I don't know. Is there another angle of this that might?
Yes, there will be.
Let's see. I want to see what the goalie sees. Maybe we need to see like some goaltending masterclass clips next time.
Well, all right, I'll look up some staves from different goals. So here we go.
Oh yeah.
So here we go.
That's kind of a tight pass.
But he's screened in front. He can't really see that. And then slapper. Bam. Look. Kind of screened in front and slapper. Now.
Tough.
Now, this one is going to be a little too much, I call too much puck. A little too much puck watching for my liking. This is Minnesota against Ohio State here. Minnesota's going to score a goal here. And then we got one more after this.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin, I can't see it.
Well, I got to put it up on the screen first.
Oh. Oh.
You gotta give me some time here. I gotta give me some time here. Right? So here we go. So we're gonna put this up on the screen.
Hey, who's making a left over there?
Joe Mama.
Oh.
All right, so here we go. So it's again another power play, but this one is Ohio State's. They're in good position right now, but they're going to get pulled over to the side, and they're not. Brody Zemer, the guy who scores, that's going to be in the middle, and they're going to get punished for not covering the guy in the middle because they went too far to the right. So there we go. So go up high. Go like this. So this is the guy that's going to score the goal right here in the middle of the ice. You're in good position right now, but watch 23 in Ohio State. A little too much over here, and he's going to leave this guy open, and one-timer. Just, it's too much puck watching for my liking.
All right.
Yeah, what is that? Why are they puck watching?
Run that back again. I want to see it again.
Okay, here it is. Okay. 18 LJ Mooney goes like this, pulls guys over here. This is the guy in the middle who scores it. 23, instead of being right there, he's going to pull over to here. And he's going to pass it through and goal.
That is all him there.
It's too much puck watching.
That whole play is just that one guy.
Right. LJ Mooney.
Yeah, he just finishes it. That's all he has to do.
But you see when you're like, it's too much puck watching from Ohio State here.
If I'm the coach, I'm livid.
Look at it. And then
That's when you start benching people.
You're over here and just bam, too much puck watching.
I don't know how that puck got through to that guy. Oh, look at this camera.
Too much puck watching.
Look at that. He must have put that one. There's a tiny. It must have went through 23 there, because I don't know how that even gets to him. Did he put that between his legs? Go back a couple seconds.
What are we doing here?
He did.
Did he put that between the defender's legs?
He did. Watch. You see the puck went through the leg.
Great pass. Beautiful pass.
Good.
So, all right. Anything to say here, Wine?
Yeah, that pass makes me do things.
Yeah, of course it does.
Beautiful pass. He says wood to that pass. That's a great pass.
It is.
Yes. Wood.
So, all right. We got one last goal to show off here, and then we'll get to other stuff. So this is so Matt Cullen, former NHL player Matt Cullen, Minnesota, Pittsburgh. He has a kid.
Ooh. Former Penguin.
Boo, Pittsburgh. Boo.
Yeah, boo. But he played for Minnesota, so it's okay.
No.
Matt Cullen has a son, Joey Cullen, and this is a clip from one of his high school hockey games, and he's going to be playing his college hockey at Minnesota for the Golden Gophers. But this is a clip from one of his high school hockey games where he just cooks the entire team. So here we go. A little twirl, skate, gonna skate. Another just cook the team and then goal. So we'll try this again. What you thinking here, Hartsey?
I get it. It's a good goal, but these are the kind of goals that I would hate as a teammate of this guy. Just pass the fucking puck. Just pass the puck, dude. You're doing everything. You're doing all this shit when I'm wide open for a 1T, just sitting there. Just pass the puck. Like, you got two guys. Feed the point. I swear they'll give you the puck back if you get open.
Anything to say here, Wyatt?
Too much skating.
Well, in this case, it worked out. He got a goal.
Fucking ballerina, little ballerina over here. Thinks he's the hot shit.
You have other teammates that need goals too.
Well, change the camera, Bob.
All right, we've had some fun with this. Next up, this is just you can just have shits and giggles with this, but I'm going to be playing a video from a street hockey tournament that I had, and this is where you could just have fun with the hockey commentary. If you want to do a Don Cherry, you can do that. So, June of 2017, I had a street hockey tournament at the Johnsburg.
That was 9 years ago.
It was.
9. Sheesh.
I was a child.
So, June of 2017, I had a street hockey tournament at the Johnsburg High School tennis courts in Johnsburg, Illinois. So here we go. So I'm going to play the video, and you can just have any reactions to it, and you can do Don Cherry stuff if you want. So here we go.
All right, center ice face. Ice. This is not ice.
Good face.
Yeah.
But any thoughts here?
I'm really focused on this, actually. I'm looking at this at the goaltender's in pads here.
Well,
on the other side.
Back in my day, we used to hit people off the puck.
Yeah, dude. If this is street hockey, when I played, someone's going into that tennis net.
I'll back it up so you can see the goalie. You see the goalie pad. It's hard to see.
Those are knee pads from. I mean,
yeah.
Props to the guy in net in this clip on that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, but also unrelated to that, if that were me in that red shirt, you're going over the net. I'm sorry. You will take a cross check. I don't care if this is street hockey, you're getting cross checked.
Back in my day, we had guys like Semenko and like Sorley. They would put guys through the nets.
There's the knee pads, and then the other guy the other goal, he had a good setup there too. So we'll get to that. Oh, you see,
still do these or no?
Not anymore. I wish I did.
You should.
I know. Okay, so let's see.
Good clear.
But there, look, this got full pads.
This guy has no blocker. Where's his blocker?
I don't know.
Where's the waffle board?
Pads, though.
What the fuck is that?
Also, nice tits.
Where? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are, on the right? What fucking man? What are you looking at, dog? This is how you know. This is how you know we've gotten into the delirious section of the show.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He told me to let loose.
But no, you're right, Heartsy. We'll back it up.
On that.
We'll back it up. But Heartsy, you're right. We'll back it up. That was a good clear. That was a good clear. Good
Yeah.
clear.
Oh, he almost had a breakaway. Oh, and a nice dig.
Yeah.
Oh, that's icing.
Not in this.
Back in my day, we had icings in hockey. You couldn't do that back in my day.
Well, I mean, it can't be icing if there's no ice.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we had ice to play this sport.
Oh, breakaway.
Good move.
Breakaway. Oh, he's getting
Oh,
cross
he doesn't
checks.
have the
Oh,
speed.
dang. What the? This guy's Cole Sillinger.
No, don't say that. Nice stretch pass to the.
Oh,
Nice.
where is it?
Where is it? Chop at his shins. He has no protection there. Chop at his shins.
Off his balls.
We'll back it up. We'll look at the
No,
nice
that's
shoulder
not only-
save.
With
There
no
you go.
shoulder pads. All right, respect. Here we go. High stick. All right. That's a good clear. Goaltender plays it with the baseball mitt. Uh-oh! Turnover! Oh! Look out. This kid plays.
Back in my day, Milan Lucic would have ran that guy over.
Is this seniors versus youth? What is this? Teachers versus students?
It's a mismatch of old people versus young people, you know?
Uh-oh. Loose ball. Put him in. Check him. Oh, what a pass. Oh. Tendy, you got to play that. Uh-oh. Another turnover down the middle. And he lost it. Big save by the Tendy. Another turnover. This is a bakery. Look out. Uh-oh. Goalie's got it.
No, he got it.
So what do you do? Do you do face-offs on this one?
Yeah, there's a face-off right there. See? Look.
They're going for a line change. They're going to change lines. The demon.
Yeah, we'll back it up. We'll back up. So, see, there's a line change right there. Right there.
Yeah, that guy's coming off.
That guy's coming in.
Guy's coming on. He's going to take the draw.
See, face off right there.
I got to the point.
5 hold.
Goal! Big Geno's here.
You gotta get him on the 5 hole.
Man, well, if only he had some real pads, he could drop into the butterfly.
Anything to say here, Wyan?
I think Wine said he was gonna be
Oh.
back.
All right. Well, okay. He can come back.
So let's see. They got to answer back. Let's see. Do they answer back here?
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah, because the goalie's wearing some actual guards.
Don't think they do here. I think I got another video I can show here. I feel like I have another. Maybe I don't. That's the end of that. Okay. So
It's over.
I'll pull that off the screen here. What the hell? Okay, there we go. There we go. Can we?
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Maybe not.
Man.
Maybe I said maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see here. You know what? Let's see. Okay, well, here we go. We'll put this one up on the screen here. So this is from 2014.
Oh, brother, that's forever ago.
Yeah, this is at James C. Bush Elementary School in Johnsburg, Illinois. So we're going to put this up on the screen here. This is from James C. Bush Elementary School in Johnsburg, Illinois in 2014. So here we go, Hartsey.
All right. Big man in net. Let's see. He's probably stopping everything.
Well, it's not for down low stuff, but yeah. No, any thoughts here, Hartsey?
Oh no. Let's see. What, dude? You said this is from 2014?
I did say that, yes.
Let's see. So like,
Yeah.
you still know these guys that are playing?
Yes.
Oh, is that a Gmail?
Yeah. We'll back that up. We'll back that up. I know a lot of these
Puck
guys.
ended up being in. There's no
So
puck.
in the corner. Oh, and he 5-holed him. He 5-holed him. So your thoughts on that goal, Hartsey?
I gotta see it again. Honestly, what happened here?
Okay, so we'll back it up just a touch more. So we got play in the corner. And a pass the other side. Good board battle. And a little pass in front. And score.
That's just traffic. Nothing but
Yeah.
traffic.
Traffic in front.
Where's the effort? The goaltender needs to get down to stop that shot.
He's not doing that though. That's Big Mike.
Big Mike needs to show some big effort. Oh, and you want to win or what? Another one.
Let's go back this up here. How did this one happen? Let's see here. Good. Okay, won the face off. See here. Another board battle. Oh, and then just putting it in front of the net. Just putting it in front of the net and scoring. We're gonna have some more. Any more commentary here, Hartsey?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I do.
Okay, we'll finish out this video here. I actually
I'm just
had
looking. I'm trying to look around, see any.
Yeah.
See anything interesting here. That's so I saw a guy in a Patrick Kane jersey. That was pretty decent.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice clear there by my Uncle Jeff in goal.
This reminds me of like the gym class hockey that I used to play.
Tell me about that, Artsy.
This was forever ago, obviously, but you know, have you ever you don't play like someday in gym hockey, dust everybody in the hockey game.
So your gym class hockey, yeah.
Yeah, like in middle school. Like I don't think I ever played like floor hockey in school, like
Yeah.
after middle school. But it was like, yeah, man, I was dusting everybody because they wouldn't allow me to play goalie because I don't know, they must have thought I was that some sort of genius in net. But I don't know, I used to play, just go out there and dust everybody because I in a predominantly I was to say a predominantly black school, there's not a lot of people in there that know a lot about fucking hockey. So you're just in there tearing everybody up because you're just stick handling everybody and getting slashed in the shins because everyone's upset that you're better at them. You're better at it than them.
He's a genius.
So
I've seen it.
Yeah. After just dusting everybody. So after dusting everybody in floor hockey, that's what that video made me think of. It just made me think of that. Pre-pandemic. God damn.
Very much so. We'll play a little bit of this video again because I want Wine to see it. But this is from a street hockey tournament that I had in 2014. So, you got any commentary? Why? Oh wait, I got to put it up on the screen. Bingo card. So if you got any commentary, you just feel free to say it, Lion.
Oh my god. Absolutely. Oh my god. He fanned on it.
What about any Don Cherry commentary, Lion or Hardsey?
Back in my day, we all wore the same color jersey. Now everybody just wears whatever they want. Also, there have been a million icings committed. You can't do that.
Kevin.
What?
Kevin.
What?
I need to go.
What?
I need to go.
Okay, then. Okay. Well,
I appreciate you having me on as always.
yeah, blow
But
your stuff.
yes. What do I say? Let's see. Social medias: Matt V. Mitchkov's Discord, Kitten, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. What else do I have? That's it. I think that's all I have. Just shout out to all that. Join Union Blue Soldiers because I told you so.
Yeah.
And hell yeah, I always appreciate you having me on.
I I can hear Chris and them on the Discord.
Yeah, that's just me and him were talking. We were just having a chat.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, this is actually really serious.
Okay, fair enough. But thanks as always, thanks for coming, Hartsey.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll just finish this video out here and probably one or two other things, then we'll be done. So how do you think James Higgins is going to do here? Why with the Bruins?
I think it probably depends on where they play him, honestly. I mean, I think he has all the talent in the world to make it work.
Right.
I really do. So, I honestly hope he centers the first line, but I don't think they're going to give that to him right away. They're probably going to. They might put him on the third line. They might put him on wing. I don't know.
So, what about David Pastrnak? How do you think he's going to do this upcoming season?
Yeah, he's putting up another 100 points at least because that's just who he is. He's that damn good. He doesn't even need that many talented players around him to get 100 points.
Yeah. How many goals?
I think he gets back to 40 this year.
What about McAvoy? How do you think Charlie McAvoy does this season?
He probably has less points than he did last year, especially because he's going to be out the first 6 games because of that suspension.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. But I still think he's still one of the better defensemen in the league. So
That's right.
I still think he's going to do well.
How do you think Jeremy Swayman is going to do?
That could honestly go either way because the team defense last year wasn't that good, and I don't think it got much better this offseason.
Yeah.
But if he's on his game, he can definitely be a Vezina candidate again, I think.
Right. One of your favorite players that the Bruins are paying over $7 million for, Elias Lindholm. What you thinking there?
Trash. I really hope he's not in the top 6 this year. I think they have to end that experiment.
Mason Lohrei?
I'm still not sure if he's even on the team at the start of the year.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he's been in trade rumors, and it's a very crowded blue line right now.
Okay. Didn't Tanner Jeannot?
I mean, overpaid, but I guess he can still be a solid fourth liner.
Well, okay, Sean Corrali.
I kind of hope they move on from him too. I mean, I don't know. It's just I think they have too many bottom sixers as well.
Pavel Zacha.
I don't think he gets 30 goals again. He's probably more 20, 25. But I mean, he could be solid on the second line again, I think.
Yeah. Or- Is Morgan Geeky going to have a good season again, or is he going to come down a bit?
Yeah, his goals might come down a bit if he's not playing with Pasternak.
Yeah.
I mean, they did bring in Paterka, so I wonder if they're planning on playing him there instead.
Yeah. So what you think JJ Paterka is going to do this season for the Bruins?
I hope he gives us like 65, 70 points if he's on that first line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the speed that he's gonna bring in the hockey sense.
Right.
You know, I think he can actually play make unlike a Morgan Geeky, who's a pure finisher.
Yeah. What about Jordan Harris?
And yeah, again, crowded blue line. I'm not sure if he's gonna make the team. He might honestly be sent down to the AHL.
Marat Kuzmadinov?
I think he probably could get us another like 30 points on the third line. I think
Yeah.
he's probably like the Cole Sillinger of our team.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Although he did have 4 goals in one game last year, but
Yeah.
that was also where a majority of his goals came from, like throughout the season.
Yeah. What about Fraser Minton?
I think there's 2C potential there. If he improves offensively, I mean he's already very good defensively at 21. I
Yeah.
mean, but yeah, if he can improve the offense a little bit, I think he could be a solid 2C.
Point. Shit. The other kind of top prospect you have, Matt Poitras. What is it?
Yeah, Patra is how you say it.
Yeah. Well, what about him?
Yeah, I don't know with him. They still haven't signed him to a contract, so
Oh.
yeah, he's an RFA still. So we'll see
Yeah.
if he even gets signed or if they move him.
Will Borgen?
I think he could be a solid third pair guy, but I mean, we still don't really have a second pair of right defenseman that I would love. I mean, I don't know if Will Borgen can do that.
Nikita Zadorov.
He's gonna take a million penalties again. I mean, I guess he's solid defensively at times. He just is what he is, honestly.
Yeah, sometimes there's players like that. You accept the good with the bad. Hampus Lindholm.
Um, the knees might be cooked.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was a very down season for him last year after missing almost the entire 25 season. So, yeah, unfortunately, injuries might be hampering his performance from here on out.
Yeah. Mark Kastelek.
I think he's a good fourth line. He's a good fourth line guy. I don't know if he gets 12 goals again, but we'll see.
What about Casey Middlestat?
He'd already be off the team if it was me.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. Explain.
I don't know. It's just he's kind of soft, and I just don't really see him as part of this team.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
He's also making too much money.
Fair. Let's see. Connor Clifton.
I mean, another third pair guy. Like, I don't know why we needed him and Morgan, but you know, We obviously like our Cliffy hockey in Boston. He was obviously a Bruin before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Esamont.
Probably a healthy scratch, honestly.
Okay. Um, Alex Steves.
Not sure why he got that extension.
I guess you're not very fond of him, are you, Wyan?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's just kind of an AHLer type player. Like,
Fair. Yeah. And let's see here. I think we're almost done here. Okay. Henry Yokiharu.
another third pair guy. We have too many of them. It's a problem. Um, yeah, he's another guy I would be looking to move.
Interesting. Um, is there any like top prospects coming up for the Bruins?
I mean, there's the possibility of Dean Letourneau coming in the spring after his college season ends.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, he had a very good sophomore season at BC after a very underwhelming freshman season.
Yeah. So
So
well,
we'll see how he progresses.
yeah. So Jackson Smith for the Blue Jackets, he's probably done after his second year at Penn State, is probably coming over to the Blue Jackets after that. So I get it. That's probably what's going to happen. Um, do not obviously. Why I know I do talk a lot about Big Ten schools on the show, but do you have like a favorite Boston college hockey team, whether it be Boston College, Boston University, or whatever?
I mean, I don't really have a grudge against any of them. I would say, I mean, I went to UMass Lowell, so I guess that's
Yeah,
technically my team.
yeah,
But like, I still enjoy BC and BU.
right.
And I mean, Northeastern can be fun too.
That's
I mean,
right.
I'm pretty much rooting for any Bruins prospects that are going through these colleges.
I'm like that with the Blue Jackets too. Yeah, I get that. Um, so
Yeah, actually, I think I did see one of the Blue Jackets draft picks this year signed with either BU or BC.
yes,
I think it was your third round pick, maybe
no, I think it was
second
number
rounder.
2, second rounder.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but I remember seeing that.
We're gonna look that. I can look that up because I shared that on Instagram recently. Okay. As a matter of fact, we'll put that up on the screen just for people to see. So, it's the Italian guy. It's Alessandro Di Iorio. I screwed that up,
Yeah, yeah, it was Diorio or whatever.
but he's Italian.
Yeah.
But starting not this season, upcoming season, but the following season, he's going to Boston University.
Okay. Let's see.
But there's a Boston College guy, the Devils prospect.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Don't know much about him, but
Got Michigan, Michigan State, Minnesota. So 3 Big Ten schools there. And
I must have missed Landon DuPont going to Michigan.
oh, yeah, the Michigan pushed for him really hard, and they got him. And honestly, they probably had an easy sell because they're like, hey, come to Michigan. We're consistently good at hockey, and we win the Big Ten, and we win national championships, and we have Hobie Bakers. Oh, did you see that? 2 of the more recent Norris Trophy winners went to our school. Quinn Hughes and Zach Wierenski. Come to our school, and you could, maybe you could win a Norris Trophy someday. So that was probably an easy sell. I mean,
yeah, and he does project to be that caliber of talent. So
yeah, and Michigan can say, look, hey, we've produced Owen Power, Quinn Hughes, and Zach Wierenski. Come play for us. And yeah, they would have no, and then right after that, it's like, okay, yeah, that's your pitch, and it more likely not it's going to work, and it worked. It was down for Landon DuPont. It was basically between Michigan and Minnesota, and he picked Michigan, which very understandable. But hey, Minnesota's not a bad choice either, because they can say, "Hey, look, we produce Brock Faber." So, not really a bad choice anywhere. So I'm going to check my bookmarks to see if there's anything else I'd like to share. Otherwise, we're going to get out of here. So let's see here. Check the bookmarks. Yo, you know what? I'm going to put this up. I'm going to put this up on the screen here. I'm going to put this up on the screen. Here we go. So I got to update this because there's actually 4. There's actually 4. It's actually so on the graphic it says there's 3 players that have won a Hobie Baker and played for Michigan, but it's actually 4 because there's a guy who played at Bowling Green State, but I got to update that. But it says players who won a Hobie Baker Award and played for the Blue Jackets: Adam Fantilli, Michigan; Jordan Leopold, Minnesota; and Johnny Gaudreau, Boston College. So look at that, Wine.
hell yeah.
The Blue Jackets have had a Boston College guy win the Hobie Baker and play for the Blue Jackets.
Hell yeah, what a guy.
What a guy. So I'm going to pull that off. Going to look at the bookmarks one last time to see if there's anything else that I want to share. If not, that will be the end of that. But first, let's check the bookmarks. You know what? Oh, I got this. We have this. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh. So this is from the Twitter page Union and Blue. We're gonna put this up on the screen here, and I'll zoom in on it. so we can see it better. So, let's see. Okay. So, Twitter page Union and Blue in October of 2017 responded to a tweet that said, if Werenski, as in Zach Werenski, becomes a Norris Trophy winner, I'll buy his jersey, and is abbreviation for Michigan. Well, fast forward to 2026, and Zach Werenski won the Norris Trophy. So, Union and Blue.
All the way back in 2017 is funny.
Yeah. So, Union and Blue. So, are you going to get a Michigan jersey with Zach Werenski's name on it now, since Zach Werenski won the Norris Trophy? Just wondering. Just saying. You going to stay true to your word?
Also, just a side note, I sometimes confuse Union Blue Soldiers with this account.
You what?
Sometimes I confuse the Union Blue Soldiers account with this Union and Blue account.
Oh, yeah. I could see that. Yeah, that's not mine.
Yeah.
I could see why. I could see why, but it's not it. So Union and Blue. Zach Werenski won the Norris Trophy. So are you gonna get a Zach Werenski Michigan jersey? Just wondering if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna be true to your word. Just wondering. But just wanted to share that because I thought that was funny. So let's see here. Let's see. Gonna check. Anything else in the bookmarks? No. That's all I got. So, if you haven't seen it already, I sent a new Pastor Manning video to you on Discord.
I think I did.
Okay then, but that can be later. That can be later. Anyways, so I think that's it for now. Go ahead and promote your stuff, Wine.
Yeah, so follow me on the Twitters. That's Bruins Lion2 for some neat stuff.
Yeah.
Also follow Union Blue Soldiers on Twitter.
That's
and
right.
Blue Jackets on YouTube.
That's right. So, well, I guess Hefty Duck didn't show up today. That's okay. That was a possibility, a little touch and go where he may have showed up, he may not have shown up. So that's okay. There's always next time. So, anyways. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would be a greatly appreciated. Like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please tell your family. Please tell your friends. Like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And okay, and then next up, where is it? Okay. As always, got to give an awesome shout out to my awesome grandpa, who I love very much. and I always talk to you on the phone or in person about the Blue Jackets. You were much of a hockey guy before me, but because of me, you became a hockey guy, and you went to Blue Jackets games with me, and you loved going to Blue Jackets games, and you had your own Blue Jackets hat that you wore a lot. And you always wanted to talk to me about the Blue Jackets and what's going on with the Blue Jackets and how they're doing. So I'm going to miss you a lot. I wish you were still here so I could still talk some hockey with you and still talk about the Blue Jackets. So I usually talk to you on the phone at least once a week. Most of the time it was a Sunday, but sometimes it was a Monday. But wish you're still here so I could talk about the Blue Jackets with you. So shout out to my awesome grandpa. Thank you for everything. And also have to give a shout out to my awesome Uncle Doc, who is also a big hockey guy. And I love talking hockey with you. You're a big Blackhawks guy, but the Blue Jackets became your second favorite team because of that. And I appreciate that. And always fun to see you. Family birthday parties, get-togethers, holidays like Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, and so much more. So I wish you're still here so I could talk some hockey with you and you could share your thoughts on how you think the Blackhawks season went, and I could share my thoughts on how I think the Blue Jackets season went. So shout out to my awesome Uncle Doc. I wish you're still here. So shout out to my awesome Uncle Doc. Thank you for everything. So last couple things for me. The next week's show will be on Monday, August 10th, 2026. Monday, August 10th, 2026 at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, live on YouTube and Twitter. So again, one last time, the next show will be on Monday, August 10th, 2026 at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. We're doing another player report card, so I'm going to check in on who that player is and so much more. So check it out. Next week's show will be on Monday, August 10th, 2026 at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, don't forget to check out the next March of the Union Army by Union Blue Soldiers. It's going to be on Thursday, October 1st, 2026, R Bar, 6 o'clock p.m. This is a fun time to be with your fellow Blue Jackets fans. So check it out. Join the march. It's going to be on Thursday, October 1st, 2026, starting at R Bar and ending at Nationwide Arena. So Thursday, October 1st, 2026, R Bar, 6 o'clock p.m. And here's a video from a march that we had in 2019. So we're gonna unmute the video there. And here we go.
Let's go Jackets! 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 Let's go Jackets!
So here you can see we have a video from one of our marches that we've had. It's a lot of fun. So check it out. We've been on TV. There's Clay Hall, ABC 6 News. Ben Garbick, also ABC 6 News. So it's been NBC4, Whitney Harding, and Adam King from 10 TV. So this is Stinger's been there. It's been promoted. The march has been promoted by the Blue Jackets. It's been on the scoreboard at Blue Jackets games and so much more. So join the march. Join the march. It's a fun time to be with your fellow Blue Jackets fans. So one last time. I'll put this up on the screen here. So, one last time, join the Union Blue Soldiers March, their annual March of the Union Army on Thursday, October 1st, 2026, R-Bar, 6 o'clock p.m. One last time, join Union Blue Soldiers for their annual March of the Union Army on Thursday, October 1st, 2026 at 6 o'clock p.m., starting at R-Bar and ending at Nationwide Arena. Join Union Blue Soldiers as we march on to Nationwide Arena to cheer on the Blue Jackets. And one last thing. Don't forget to check out Union Blue Soldiers. Check out Union Blue Soldiers. Follow Union Blue Soldiers on all social media platforms. Check out Union Blue Soldiers. Check out Union Blue Soldiers. Okay, so that's it for now. So from we have from Heartsy and Wine and me, Kevin. That'll do it for now. Thank you for watching the show. We'll see you next time. Bye now!